Hi chat. Hello. Also, as I started stream, I realized that I had 666 followers. So I feel like this stream is cursed.
Baba.
Am I strong enough to fight a giant?
Probably not.
Absolutely not. I've got enough DPS to kill it, but it can two-hit me.
Enough DPS, not heals.
No, I don't have a lot of heals right now. Also, chat, I'm sorry about Tiny's audio. He's currently at work in Hangar. I need somebody to chat with, because I don't feel safe streaming alone lately.
That's alright.
Too much turmoil in the streaming sphere.
Did you, I don't know if you saw it. Did you get to see my Twitter earlier today?
No.
So, I don't know if you know this, but today Lightfall's Raid came out. And so there was this big race to be world's first of creating it.
Yeah.
Somebody beat the raid within the span of like, I think it was 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Did the raid expand on the story?
It expanded on it a little bit. It went further into who he is and what's their goal, basically.
So it didn't elaborate on the whole taking a big L thing. Hi, Elf Cheese.
Yeah, we still basically took an L, but we learned more about why we took an L. I'm going to be attending later with 5 other schmucks.
I hope it goes well.
Supposedly.
I'm still continuing to build towards using Strand. Everything I have equipped right now for my mods is, like, towards grenade regeneration.
They've actually nerfed. They changed how hunters super work. It used to do more damage at the tip, but now it's, like, useless.
So they nerfed the ultimate to the ground?
Pretty much.
Well, good thing the ultimate
really
isn't
damage,
what I'm there for. I'm there because I want a grappling hook.
The funny Spider-Man.
I don't remember what I was doing in the Skyrim. Let's go talk to the Greybeards. How much inventory space do I have? 203 out of 400. I'm good. I was thinking today's stream was gonna be cursed because I got, I was thinking today's stream would be cursed because of, I reached 666 followers while off stream, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cursed. I can talk, I swear. I was worried about it because 666 is cursed. I've kind of zoned out. I need to figure out where I'm going. Also, chat members, the person who created my model is Tiny. The very person in call right now.
Hello! And I'm setting off every alarm possible.
Recommendable. I am the recommendable Fennec Fox. And I'm using the clairvoyant spell because I have no idea how to get to the Greybeards. Genuinely.
So are you at the part where you need to go, are you first needing to go meet the Greybeard?
Yeah, to go meet them for the first time. I have Foos. When I first went to the Greybeards, I didn't use the actual path. Yeah, me neither. Somewhere on this mountain, I believe. I scaled the side of it, most way up. Until I realized, wait, there's literally a dirt path that leads you directly to them.
I'm pretty sure anybody I've ever talked to, who's ever played through Skyrim, never used the main pathway to get to the Greybeard.
The first couple of times I didn't, but now I do because it's so inconvenient. Ooh, ruin. Yeah, there's a path. There's literally a road you're supposed to take to see the Greybeards. There's a chest here?
Using roads for loot.
Where? Oh, it's right there. That is so hidden. Invisible chest. I didn't even touch.
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask
I
again.
just got robbed on the side of the road.
You need a hell of a knife point. Give
Yeah, literally, some guy showed up and was like, here, I'm going to steal your money, and I absolutely brutalized him. Absolutely destroyed, but free
I love the
lockpicks and a
meme of,
garnet.
like, you don't know what you...
To be fair, I didn't have my weapons on because I had the clairvoyance spell up. They didn't see the fact that I had a bunch of gear on me. You played whack-a-mole with a great sword. I played whack-a-mole, and my accuracy is bad because I was aiming for his head, and I hit his shoulders first. But it was free lockpick, so I don't mind. Hello, rabbit. Alright, I recognize this part now. I believe I know where I'm going now. It's in this town, I believe, where the mountain path leading to the High Hrothgar is. Yeah, it's this town. I remember my first time ever playing Skyrim shortly after it released, because my friend bought it. And by release, I mean the first time it was released, not the 17th. Like the very first day it was released in 2012. My first time ever playing it, when I was going to High Hrothgar, I was at like level 4 or 5. I was not very strong. And I got attacked by a saber-toothed tiger on this path. And I died, and it made me really upset. And then I reloaded my save, and the tiger was still there. I don't remember how I dealt with it, I just remember it sucking. Is this not the right path? I don't remember there being bandits. Thank you for the iron arrows. Always appreciate a good ammo refill. Apple cabbage stew? I don't even know why I'm bothering with cooking. Cooking really doesn't do anything for you in Skyrim. From what I remember, the cooked items in this game are kind of garbage. Killed Lydia when I was climbing the big mountain to meet Greybeards. I wanted her to still make the journey. It took hours. That's so cute. But also not at the same time. It's really sad. But also cute. But also Alpha Cheese, that's the entire reason why I don't take companions in these games. Their AI sucks and it makes me feel really sad when they die.
Can your companions die? I thought they only get injured.
Some of them can.
Like the non-lore important ones?
Yeah. There's like some companions you can just pick up from the game. I can just buy companions. Some places. Takes a real beating for it to happen. I just keep everybody at home. I'm playing Fallout 4 on my own. Just like on my own time because it's fun. And I don't want to run 2 Bethesda games at once. Because, you know, I have other things that I want to do. I don't want to spend several thousand hours on really long games. In Fallout 4, you start with a dog. Like the first campaign you get is a dog. The second I get to the base that I want to actually keep as my main base, the dog is getting out of the party. I am putting him somewhere safe.
Dog meat can't die, as far as I know.
Oh, I know he can't die, but like it's painful to hear his like pain screeches. And like oftentimes you don't have a choice. Because you get swarmed by enemies, you just have to sit there listening to your dog get absolutely destroyed. And I don't like it. So, I am... I should probably warn you, chat. Stream might... I have a UPS, I think it's called. It's like a battery that my computer is hooked up to, so that when the power goes out, I still have a little bit of time left to like save stuff. And I have like an hour to save everything and close my computer down properly. So, we're currently in the middle of a storm, and the power just flickered again for the 3rd time. So there's a good chance that I'll have to abruptly end stream, potentially, because the power goes out. But the good thing is because I have that power supply, the battery, I can actually, like, properly end stream, which is cool. Also, the internet is hooked up to a UPS as well, because apparently everybody in this house really likes them, and everything is hooked up to the... So, like, our internet is hooked up to it.
UPSs are extremely useful. I actually, you know what's funny is, we keep one on our jets at all times. Just because if you need ever that little bit of energy to kickstart a radio or something, it's just super useful.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's nice to know that, like, I'll have a chance to save stuff. Like, I can save my Skyrim game in the event the power goes down, and I won't lose any progress. And, like, I can tell chat that I have to go, and all of that.
Doesn't yours
It's
make like an
fine.
audible beep whenever it's on?
No, I turned off the beep, but it does. It has that function. I don't like the beep. It has... When it goes into battery mode, it makes an audible, like, physical click. So I muted the beep, because it's like, I can hear the click anyway, so I don't need the annoying alarm. Now, the only other computer upgrades I need is to replace my power supply eventually. Because that's a thing. Because we assume...
You should think it's like 850 watt gold. It's probably like the best you can buy, aside from going like big baller and spending a lot of money on the platinum.
Yeah, I don't want anything too excessive. But the two things that I want are a new power supply, if that's what's, you know, breaking in my computer. Because somebody, other streamer, like a big streamer, made a tweet recently basically saying that they're having the same troubles that I'm having on stream. Like everything going to red and like your computer stuttering. And they took their computer in and were told that it's the power supply. That the power supply in their computer was faulty. Or dying.
See, but that's what I find weird. I've never heard of like a power supply causing issues while the computer is running. I've always heard of power supplies exploding randomly, but I've never heard of them like messing with function while
I
it's
don't
on.
need that stress in my life. I didn't know that they could explode.
It's only the Chinese knockoff ones, you know, the really bad, like $150 ones.
Yeah,
The ones that look
I at
like
least
they're
try to
safe.
buy name brand. There's an attempt.
I have a Corsair one. Those ones are actually known for being really nice.
I don't know what one I have, but I opened up my computer and all it says is 750 watt.
Actually, you might be that tweet might be right. You might be reaching like the upper limit of your wattage.
Yeah, Kunaro thinks that it might be unplugged in some places because of the move, because it wasn't doing this before the move. So while it was in the trailer, it might have like dislodged
Might have dislodged
like a cord or two. And when he goes to clean my computer in the spring, because he's waiting for the spring to clean it, which is fair. When he goes to clean it, he's gonna check the cords. And if the cords are still plugged in, he thinks that the PSU is either damaged or faulty. So I'm just gonna get a new one. I'm hoping it's just something unplugged or something halfway plugged in.
Maybe it's there's this blue cable. Can't remember its specific function, but I think it might have had something
I've been
to do with
hunting and
internet.
fishing in these parts for years.
I don't care that you've been fishing and hunting in these areas for years. I don't know what that has to do with me.
You should care. He's fishing God.
There was a couple of times where I encountered random event hunters like that, and they have a certain voice line, where they say, it's okay to poach every so often. And every time I hear them say that, I immediately murder them.
Oh my God.
Poaching is wrong.
Nina has a strict no tolerance to poaching. Okay.
I mean, in a fantasy RPG game, I actually have the power to fight it, so... Getting a new PSU is such a pain, though. You have to rewire the whole PC. I'm not doing that. Kunaro is. He knows how to do that.
I agree with whoever said that. That it does suck.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I don't like hooking up computers. I am not a computer person. I am a good computer user. I like to use computers, but
You're not a...
I'm not a computer
You're not a
hardware
nerd, you're a
person.
You're not a nerd, you're a gamer.
I'm not a gamer.
Nina gamer.
I suck at games. Oh no,
Nina,
these
you
are
outright beat me
vampires.
in Apex.
I have a cure disease potion. When we were practicing, I felt like I was doing terrible.
Oh, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but there's like a spell called Sunlight, and if you use that, it keeps vampires like away from you.
I hate fighting vampires in this game because all of their attacks have a chance to give you the disease that turns you into a vampire.
Isn't there a way to not turn into a vampire?
Yeah, you just drink a cure disease potion. I always carry a couple on me. Oh, I didn't realize it was above me. I was gonna try to, like, dodge something. Here you go, vampire lady. Oh. Give me this for a second. Why is... Come here. Come here for a second. She doesn't want me to... Why are you going down the stairs? I don't want you to go down. I want you to go onto that button. You suck.
Over here.
Welcome to the streams. I am Nina Nims. I am a Fennec Fox girl, and that's about my entire resume.
Actually, no, that isn't your entire road. There's one thing you forgot to put in.
What would that be?
I want to let it be known, chat, that I fear for my life. Should I seek a lawyer? So that way I don't end up in Fennec prison.
Oh, right. Tiny called me a name, so they got put into Fennec prison, and then they had a prison riot.
I was released on parole. I must have a year of good behavior and no Nina slander.
No Nina slander. Don't be like Roddy. Tiny is on a short leash. A tiny leash, even.
Whoever
yeah,
said that,
Skyrim can be a pretty...
This one.
can be a relaxing game, depending on what you're doing. As long as you're not this guy.
Oh. You want to know what the definition of propaganda is? It's when a British person takes a really good look at something.
Propaganda? When a British person takes a look at something?
You know, the British accent. Propaganda.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I hate that. I hate it. You said I would love it, but then you just gave me a pun.
Yeah, it's a good fun.
I actually might do that. I just told a vampire that wants to kill me to shush. Hello. Stop doing that. I actually kind of like the way that this person did the mod for Fallout 4 looting. Because if you use lockpicking to unlock a chest, it still brings up the normal menu. And I kind of like it. I kind of like that it does that.
Oh, like the normal menu of looting?
But like if you just go up to an unlocked chest, like one that was never locked to begin with, it'll just bring up the Fallout 4 looting menu. It still looks Skyrim-y though. Like the menu looks like it's fits just in with the Skyrim UI update. It's so good. Why did I never play modded modded Skyrim before?
It's because when we tried to mod our Skyrim when we were younger, we would always install like 30 viruses at one time.
Yeah, I do it fully through the Steam Workshop because I don't want to get a virus.
I use there's a thing called Nexus.
Yeah.
Where I've been doing all my mods for years.
The mod that I'm using, this Fallout 4 thing, that's from the Nexus. That's like the one that I took from the Nexus. But Songo did the download for me. I don't trust any, like, mod softwares, like launchers. Like, installing anything from the Nexus that isn't the one mod that I need is fishy to me, and I don't like it.
Oh, well, like mods that need libraries or something?
Not like mods, but like... Oh, I died.
Oh, like the Vortex launcher.
Like its own launcher, kind of like CurseForge, right? And also, this is something, future Nina, edit this into the video. I've lost my words.
Edit.
I meant, like, edit in, like, maybe a picture of Tiny glitching out, because you sound very robot on my end.
Robot.
It's okay that you're a robot. I appreciate that you're here anyway. But yeah, I'm editing down these Skyrim playthroughs, for just like a nice YouTube series.
I had a Warthog video that was supposed to be edited like months ago. I just haven't gotten to do it.
I'm in the middle of a fight with a master vampire and I'm just mowing down a bunch of food. I need to run.
This heavy vampiric swords are coming down to me. I always get
I'm sorry, Tiny. I genuinely can't hear what you're saying. I win. I didn't lose this time, Master Vampire. Get destroyed. So many vampire dust piles. Yeah, I wanted to remind myself to do like a meme. Oh no, I know this is a quest. There it is. Sanguinian something or other. This is why you carry potions. It's gone now. In one of my playthroughs I had like 40 cure disease things. Thanks for the food. Oh wait, this is where the dog's quest is. This dog wants you to go here with him. Yeah, I think a couple days after you get that sanguine thing, you automatically become a vampire and it's irreversible. And I hate it. I don't want to be a vampire and I don't want to be a werewolf either. I just want to be normal. Normal. As normal as a fennec fox girl can be. To think I've been streaming for an hour and I still haven't reached HIGH HROTHGAR.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be
Why
warned.
are there just farmers on the road? Is this taking me back down the mountain? Did I go the wrong way? I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. What? Oh. Spider. Spider attacked me. Does this shack belong to someone? Does this person just like not care about their potions? Not sure why they're not here, but I want that. No way! Yes! I'm taking that for furniture. I got a butterfly in a jar. What?
What the?
You all good?
Me when I have 3,000 people beckoning, calling me on the radio, saying, "Hey, where are you?"
That's not a good noise. That's not a good noise.
Noise.
There he is. There's a bear. I'm being attacked by a bear. Or not attacked. Maybe I am getting attacked? Yeah, I'm getting attacked. Or you could just get stuck. The bear just got stuck on a rock. So now I'm just farming it for archery experience.
Oh, Nina,
E?
local zoo has a fennec fox.
I'm upset because every local zoo at my place doesn't have a fennec fox.
I kind of want to go tomorrow, but I have work tomorrow, so I can't do that.
If you go, like at any point, take many pictures.
Send pictures, absolutely.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to loot the bear, am I? The bear fell into like the travel zone. No, I can't loot it. Oh, that is another bear.
Another one.
Yeah, I tried to loot it and I went into the cave and there's another bear. There's two. There's two bears.
Fight.
I might be dead. Oh, I got them both.
Oh. Nina, the bear fighter.
I'm a good adventurer. This guy wasn't a good adventurer. But that adventurer had a skill book on him, so now I have a leveled up lockpicking.
Oh yeah, Nina. During my playthrough of Skyrim, I had many intrusive thoughts. Like, what happens if I quick save and quickly attack the Jarl?
Oh, everyone does that. I've done it a couple of times. For me, it's more of like a DPS check. Like, can I actually fight and win against a town? Is that it? That's all that was in here? It's just two bears and a skill book? Okay, so it turns out that I was at the wrong town earlier.
Easy mistake in that size of the game world.
Oh no, that's the courier. Run. You know, he's coming for me. I'm running.
I've been looking for you.
Dang it.
That's something I'm supposed to...
I tried to run, but he caught up to me. Let me, my name is not gonna even try, but I have the honor of the Jarl of the Proud Indonesia, the fame of your exploits across it has brought... so
you
you
trying to
want
use
me
the,
to go help Falkreath. No, I got a letter from the Falkreath Jarl, like, hey, I got some jobs for you, and I'm like, no. No, I'm just busy, because I'm trying to save enough gold to buy the house in Whiterun. And then after that I have to do a bunch more adventuring and save enough gold for a house in Solitude.
Have you progressed Whiterun story?
Not fully. Like, I've done the part where you fight the dragon, like in the main story.
If you go talk to the Whitebeard and then back to the Jarl, they should be able to give you a free house.
It's not free. The house in Whiterun is 5,000 gold. When you do that quest, they're like, yeah, you have the right to purchase land in Whiterun. And then when you talk to him, he's like, hey, it's 5,000 gold, thanks.
5,000 gold. Thank you.
And you want to know what's the worst part? It's 5,000 gold for only the house, not the rooms. You have to purchase for the rooms to be renovated.
Good try.
That is another bear.
My radio said it transmitted something, but I didn't hear anybody.
It's the aliens.
They're contacting me through my 56 gigahertz radio.
Tiny, you're a
They're saying-
pilot. Have you ever had any alien experiences?
I wouldn't say alien, but more so, what the hell is that flying in front of me experiences? Because, sometimes instruments will go down because they weren't properly maintained or anything. And so you're basically flying blind with a map and a compass, which
Oh.
it's still pretty safe because that's what pilots used to do back in like 1900s. They used to do that with compasses. They didn't have all the digital stuff. But sometimes we'll fly near like American air bases or something, and we'll see planes or jets take off and do their practice runs or something. The coolest was we were flying near the air base out in California, and I think they were F-16s. Yeah, two F-16s came alongside us. They wiggled their wings and then just flew away.
It's honor among pilots. Yeah,
I always
Tank
love
Fennec.
talking to.
If I'm doing great sword build or sword and shield, I'm going full into heavy armor. I've had to hunt so many bears.
Hey, at least I did some good bits. Wait, have you even leveled up your cooking?
You can't level up cooking in Skyrim. Probably Fallout 4, because it doesn't have a cooking skill, but you get experience for cooking in Fallout 4.
Oh yeah, because you can make foods.
Yeah, Fallout 4, the food, like cooking in Fallout 4 is actually worth it. Because the food actually heals you for a significant sum. In Skyrim, I don't know why, but like all of the food items in the game, cooked or not, have really terrible healing ratings. Like a steak in Fallout 4 will heal you completely. Like from 0 health to full health. Like it's got enough to fully fill your bar. In Skyrim, it heals 10 health of the 100 that you start with. And that's only what you start with.
I don't know if you've ever played Fallout 76, but for the record, don't. But people used to do this thing where they stacked diseases that had positive effects and like barely any negative effects, or multiple diseases that affected the same positive and negatives to just balance each other out.
Yeah. I'm curious about Fallout 76 because I heard they have private servers somewhere.
They do, yeah.
And I really like the idea of just kind of having a Fallout experience where you just basically do Fallout 4 where you build your own base, but like more sophisticated because it's a more up-to-date game.
I was actually curious as to what the game's like nowadays, and I was reading the Steam reviews, and people were saying it's actually pretty good now. Except the only thing is that rampant microtransactions.
Yeah, it's a given. But apparently, like, I've read that you can just play the game normally. You don't need the microtransactions.
Yeah, they're like repair kits or something like that.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to
They're not
High
needed, but
Hrothgar.
they're helpful.
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps.
But I do want to try Fallout 76 someday. Just have a private server for people to join. Like, we all just kind of get together and do what I did in Ark and just play the game for the game.
Bunch of nukes so you can do the cool public event.
Yeah.
I always liked because launching a nuke's like doing a raid type thing where it's the big, lot of enemies, get some really good loot from it.
I like Fallout 4 a lot, but I really don't like the story where it's like, oh, you have a family and a kid. So it's like, I just...
you don't.
It's just like, I have to excuse myself a lot because it's like, I don't want either of those things. So it's like, oh, this is a forced relationship that neither of us actually cared about and that the child was adopted. And it's like, I just want to, like, have a Fallout with base building, man. I just want to enjoy the game.
You know, what game are you playing? That's not how I remember Fallout 4's story at all.
Fallout 4 is the, like, you start the game with a husband and a child.
Yeah.
And, like, knowing me, I don't date, and I'm asexual, so I can't have a child.
I'm very confused because what I remember from the story was it was like some guy who was like lore dude. The bombs dropped. They went to the vault, and then the dude's kids got kidnapped.
Yeah, that dude. That dude is. Well, I'm playing from the perspective as playing as a girl, so for you, the person across from you, unless you were playing as a girl, is canonically like they're your spouse. Like in the story,
Yeah.
you're married to them, and the kid that gets kidnapped is like your biological child. And like because of my brain, I have to like go through loops to make it make sense in my head. Because I like to play as myself.
From
Awa awa.
Alpha.
I'm getting into a tough fight with a frost troll. Actually, I thought this would be easier, but no, it's really hard. Oh my gosh, he's beating me up so bad.
I guess you could say you could use a full shoulder.
Sorry for being quiet. I had to like really pay attention to that fight.
You like my pun?
I couldn't hear it because you were roboting.
I thought he's giving you the cold shoulder.
Because he's a frost troll?
Yeah. It sounded funnier in my head when I was thinking it, but as soon as I said it, I was like, yeah, it's got no kick. It isn't funny.
Yeah, it really that one doesn't hit.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this one's totally funny. And then I started saying it and it started going out of my mouth, and I'm like, yeah, this is
This
not
is
fun.
awful. Just the realization that
be a
your
shame.
joke. I want pizza, but I'm on a diet, so I probably shouldn't eat too many super greasy foods. And I just had tacos last night and today, because leftovers. I've been avoiding pizza and like McDonald's as much as I possibly can. And if I want to eat fast food, I go for Subway, because Subway is probably the better option if you want fast food that won't kill you.
Yeah. We have a thing called Jersey Mike's here. And like, if I ever go on break, like extended break or something from work, I'll go get a Jersey Mike's up